Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Sorry for not having up a video for yesterday. Today we are going to do a budget with me video for the check that I am getting tomorrow. So let's go ahead and do my paycheck. So they paid me for the day I was missing last week. They put it on my check for this week, and so let's see for the paycheck. April. Okay, so my check this time was $460 and some change, but I'm not really sure, but we're just gonna keep it even how I like to. Okay, so the first bill I'm going to pay, the first thing I'm going to do is put $40 into savings. I'm actually paying myself back, so sorry, minus 40. Okay, and then so I'm gonna do my calculator as I go. Oh, sorry. Okay, so my check was $360 minus the 40, down to $420. I shouldn't skip the line, but it's okay, because I'm gonna need all these lines plus over there too. Okay, $420. Okay, so the next bill, so the first bill I'm going to pay is my small Navy Federal, and that payment is $50.35. Okay, so we're gonna minus that. You guys can see that. Oh Lord, what we do? Sorry. 50.35. Okay, we're left with $369.65. Okay, the next bill I'm going to pay is my small Capital One, and that bill is so on this one I'm actually paying a double payment, because it's like, so this bill is only about $25 a month, but I kind of want to get it paid off, so I'm paying a double payment on this one, so minus $50. I think double payments is like good, because it knocks down interest and it pays down the bill a lot faster, so I'm excited for that. All right, the next bill we're going to put aside is for my Ubers. So this week I'm giving myself $100, because $50 was not enough at all last week. So minus $50. Oh no, $100. Okay, so we're down to $219.65. The next thing I'm going to do is do my mini Mondays, and that's going to be $20 this week. Minus 20. Up. Just kidding. $219 minus 65 minus $20. We're at, it was the same thing, I guess. So $199.65. Okay. We're gonna go over here on this side. I wish I had the whole page, but I don't. Okay. So we're gonna put $2 Tuesday. $199.65. Okay, so that one we're gonna give it $24. So it's gonna be $175.65 left. Okay, and then so I have, so back in, I guess earlier this year, late last month, I helped my sister get like a loan, which I'm never going to do again, And so I had helped her get a loan for her car because her car was making all kind of sounds. And so I went in. Okay, first I wanted to get my car yearly maintenance. That's what I wanted to get done. And my total was about, I think it was like $700 and some dollars. But I was able to get the credit. So I said, all right, cool, you know. And it didn't, you know, mess with my credit. I think, yeah, he said that it was like a soft pull. So I said, all right, cool. So they had run my credit, and I was able to get about $3,000, or I think it was like $3,500, okay. And then so I had a lot left over, and my sister needed to get her car looked at or something, and then so he told me that I was able to let her use the credit, you know, like to get her car fixed. And then so she got her car fixed for $700 and some dollars. They were able to do payment on my part and payment on her part. So we had our two different loans, but it was still my personal loan because it was under my name and my social security. Okay, and so she only made 3 payments, and then she fell behind on payments. So she was behind 4 payments as of now. So, and that has been messing up my credit for the past 3 freaking months because I did not know that it was on my credit as like a personal loan. I had no idea until last month, until actually like 2-3 months payments were late. It actually hit my credit, and it, you know, actually updated and all that. And I was like, what? And so, and I seen my credit score dropping like 20, 30 points, you know, every month. And I'm like, what's going on? And so I went down to look at it. The payment was, you know, 30 to 60 days to almost 9 days late. And I'm saying, so I said, oh, it's messing with my credit. So all I'm gonna say is, when it comes to your personal name, do not help family, because family are your biggest people not to help. No. Anyway, so I'm paying $100 out to her loan minus $100. So I'm going to have 65 left over. Lesson freaking learned, okay? Lesson learned. Okay. Minus $100. So I'm down 65, and my loan amount is $61.65, and so that leaves us with $14. Okay, and then I'm just gonna put this in my account for a buffer because there's nothing really much I can really do with this, but keep it in there until next payday. But all right, and then food, I have plenty of food already, so I don't need food budget this week because I'm still eating from the freezer and pantry, and then I still have things I can eat, so I'm good on food this week. I don't have to budget any money for food. So yeah, y'all, this is the budget for minus $14, zero-based budget. I absolutely love this method of living. I'm just so happy that I'm here now in my life, you know, so happy. But all right, y'all, those last paycheck, well, it's not really last, so we got one more to go. So we'll get paid next week. I think it'll be, or is it May? I think that check will be in May 1st. Okay, so yeah, this is the last paycheck in May, I think, but we still have like 3 days left. So, well, next week, 2 days left. But yeah, last paycheck, I believe, of April, and this is what we are. We got our money from our last week paycheck, put into savings, and yeah, we're moving on up. And we're still putting money aside for our mini Mondays and paying out people's debt and all the things. So yeah, y'all, thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys soon. Bye bye.